Had one of my viewers ask if I could do a teardown and show the magic that's going on inside this pivot on the Carson boiling. So, may as well, while it's fresh in our minds. Just looked at this thing on Sunday. T6 for the two standoff screws, and then it's a T10 for the pivot. Not sure if that crosses over to the Megalodon. All right. So, what I was talking about when I said that it has true bearing races, you see that is not just a flat washer in there. See if I can get you to come out. That is actually an actual bearing race with a little round groove for the balls to roll in properly. The focus bearing race that sits on the blade, like I mentioned, has this extended outer lip that I'm bumping the hell out of the camera. I can't get you out. Come out. Let him out. Come on. Oh my God, trying to do it one-handed. All right. There we are. The bearing race that sits on the blade is also not just a flat washer. It is an actual bearing race with a machined grooves for the bearing to roll in. And like I said, it has this extended lip coming off the outer diameter. And what that does, focus, oh my God, focus, there we are. What that does is it actually nests down into the pocket in the outer slab. So dirt would have to make it through that little tiny gap in between that lip and the slab, then up and in to the actual bearing. Keeps it very, very effectively shielded from dirt. And then the other thing I mentioned, very, very cool, the pivot screw, focus, has a helical groove to hold lubrication in the actual pivot area where it needs to be. Really simple, but effective way to keep lubrication in the pivot. Very, very cool. I wish more makers would shield their bearings like this and use actual bearing races instead of just flat steel washers. It seems like a small difference, but the tolerance in a flat steel washer versus an actual machined hardened bearing race is pretty huge. So yeah, really, really sweet design. Little details that go into making it just have a phenomenal action. So there you go. That is the witchcraft inside the Carson boiling pivot. Hope you guys enjoyed this little teardown. I'll get this thing cleaned up with some fresh grease and put it back together. And I will catch you guys tomorrow. And I hope you have a good day.